Okay. As you can see, I'm still middle of the pack, guys. And we had some dropouts. Some people left.
Spoilers.
You won.
I won this one.
You won.
Yep.
So you're sitting at 6 points. You won your last round.
Yeah.
I had lost my last 2 rounds.
Right.
And now I'm playing against Jaime.
Oh.
We're both 6 and 6.
Okay.
TJ and Julia are just destined to meet, it seems. Both of them are 6 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
We see some...
Which is something they both look forward to. Since, they're together, they live together, they always play against each other, so why not on a Tuesday night, I'm also going to play you.
That seems like a nice thing to happen.
Right.
We saw Kyle earlier playing Burn.
Right.
He is now playing in the finals. Tim got paired down.
Okay, yeah.
If Tim loses this, we can have a 4-way tie for first.
Eesh.
If Tim wins, we could have first place be Tim, 2 second place. Chris and Chris are battling.
Yeah.
So, I in fact, can be fast, but a quick Malira can shut down.
You know what? I want to see that match.
I wish.
Actually, I take that back. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a Malira. I just don't want to see it.
Derek and Patrick are playing. Oh no, Lyle was playing. So he did. No, he didn't.
No, he did end up leaving.
He did end up leaving. Couldn't play for the last round. Derek and Patrick were playing in the Eldrazi mirror.
Okay.
And yeah, that's how it was set up. So lots of ways to set it up for. Hold on, X this out so it doesn't pop up for. Cool. And 5 guys. Oh, we have to reset our clock. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Naya Burn versus Affinity. Our 5th and final match of tonight. That means we get a straw poll going because everybody wants to vote. Huh?
AW.
Oh, see, I can't win. Spelling and math and stuff has not been what I've been good at tonight. Straw poll, Burn versus Affinity. What do you think, guys? Oh, I think it's your turn to vote.
Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm. Because I voted last time.
You know what? This is actually really tough because it seemed like Naya Burn is what Kyle's looking for. He seemed to be on his game compared to last week, where it seemed a little bit tougher for him.
That's true. But we did have 2 Naya Burn players on stream last week against 2 different Affinity players.
That's true, and they weren't able to...
And Affinity won both times, not relying on Vault Scourge, even though Vault Scourge is a huge swing in this matchup. But Kyle played really well in his first round.
Right.
Against Eldrazi. Well, I guess that was round 2. But he played really well in that televised. He's been winning his way through. Lost only 1 match so far. He's got 9 points.
You know what? I liked him. Okay. I like his odds
vote.
here. He's been on a tear recently. So I'm going to say Affinity.
Whoa, 4 votes for Affinity. Wow.
Man.
Nobody wants Burn to win. Sorry, Burn. Get out of town.
I was just looking at the 100% and I thought, yep, just me.
Just me again, guys. No, everyone's like, yeah, Affinity's got this. And as it's set up, I would say that it's probably, 75-80% in favor of Affinity. That's crazy to think about, but we've seen where it gets, here I've dumped my hand, here I've dumped my hand. Affinity stabilizes quicker and is able to collect itself better, especially with the version that Tim's running with all the thought casts.
Yeah,
and we saw him cast 3 thought casts in a turn.
I'm just saying, it's a good thing that there's not a judge standing at this table. Because I'm going to say someone stacked the deck.
Ooh, mulligan?
He did have to mulligan. For those 3 thought casts, he's probably going to get.
All right. Some people are saying, I know who wins already. No spoilers.
Yeah, please.
No spoilers.
But I think Kyle ends up keeping his 7.
Looked like he did. Feels comfortable enough with the 7. Ink Moth, Drum, pass. Grim Lavamancer, pass. Looks like a mountain into it too. Right. Ooh, Arcbound.
Okay.
Here's into Gal Blast it. Just get it off the table now. He always has this.
It's not just Tim though. I think it's pretty much all Affinity players. It feels.
It's like TJ always seems to have one up his sleeve. Ready
Or
to
4.
go. Or 4. You know. But hey, at least he's not running 5 Atarka commands.
Oh.
Stop.
We won't name any names.
Steel Overseer. Things are looking good for the bad guys here. Oh, split second.
Sunshock.
Bam.
Targeting. Okay.
Modular. He does not get the modular trigger. No. No, he shouldn't. Because of the split second, I believe.
Right.
So.
Nothing else happens.
Nothing happens. Oh, damn it, Steve. Always running 5 in 1 card. Oh, look at that nice full art Lightning Helix. And he clears the board, gaining 3 life. We haven't really done any damage yet, so that's a pretty significant gaining the 3. Alright. Cranial Plating is the turn, passing it back. Alright, tap the mana correctly.
Abbott.
Trigger.
Show me.
Guide. I would cast it.
Sure.
Absolutely. Instead of let it sit in your exile. And triggered another Steel Overseer coming up. But 2 to the face for the guide. Ah, okay, he got a shock. Alright, cool. Good to know.
You're getting dice tomorrow.
We're making sure there is dice tomorrow to keep us in line.
There it is.
There's the second Galv, guys. Count him. Gets the Abbott out because he knows how scary that can be. Guide. Now, Affinity does not run very many lands, so that is something to keep in mind. Hey, hard cast in the Rift Bolt again. That seems to be Kyle's MO tonight. Hard cast those Rift Bolts. But in this situation, that is what you want to do. You want to get those creatures off the table. Ooh, here's another drum, so I can drum it out. Well, he'll have a flyer.
This is a slow burn, is what
okay.
it seems like.
Thought cast.
All right, someone check his
He's
hand.
like, wait, what? Huh?
Does he have to?
Don't worry, he's going to draw into a Mox. And another Thought cast. Oh, he gets a land, though. Signal Best. Thought cast. He's tapping. Okay, I was like, Thought cast? Cranial Plating.
Wow.
Oh, dead. Bolted. Didn't even have to worry about the math, guys. Alright. Tal's got a handful of burn, though. See it, a skull crack. Oh! That you don't want to see another drum. Like, that is not where he wants to be.
Now, again, it's interesting that you're seeing more control coming from what you expected more aggressive. Kyle is
another
not.
Helix.
Yeah, he's not playing. I'm just gonna hit you in the face, and it's smart.
Right.
Because he's protecting himself while cutting Tim down.
Yeah. And he can keep swinging in with his guide every time. 2 guides. First trigger, second trigger, nothing happens. But that brings him down 4 more.
Okay.
Cold Scourge.
All right.
Pays the mana for it instead of
Show
life.
me the burn spell. That's what Tim says.
Yeah.
You've done it every other time.
Guide.
Wow.
2, 4, 6, and he says block, gain 1, trigger, second trigger, Mox on top. I mean, he's just gotta hope that he can kill him with Ink Moth here.
Yeah, I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with 7, 8, 9. No, that's not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's 10. It's exactly 10. It's exactly 10 because he can activate the other Blink Moth.
Wow.
Only out. I hope that he didn't have a burn spell. Atarka's Command.
Wow. And that just goes. That shows you the power level.
Yeah,
of
like
Affinity. Like
he's sitting there pretty much dead to rights. Next turn,
right.
He had to kill him that turn. That was his only out available. And if he did not, like those drums that were like, "Oh, this is a useless card," actually was what mattered in the end to get him to win it. Oh,
he wants to run. He's like, okay, yeah, keep giving this to me because I know I have this Ink Moth.
Oh, gosh.
And I mean, that's just something that I just wouldn't see. I just wouldn't see. Oh, you've got this Ink Moth. Yeah, that's great. I keep kidding you, and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm dead.
Oh, you actually have 10 points of infect. Oh, good. Oh, good. Maybe we'll get a new overlay for next week. Yeah, 3 of targets. I was like, I know I saw some at the end there.
Definitely not what you want.
He
didn't have any green.
No. But I think he flipped the top card and it was a fetch land.
Was it?
But, like, even then,
yeah,
like, that was a little too slow. But he had to fetch for the Boros, or had to fetch for the Sacred Foundry red-white so he could be able to play the Helixes earlier.
Right.
So, like, he couldn't, as much as he wanted to get green, he had to get the Helix going so he can kill off the creatures.
And
so.
you have to commend him because, like I said, he was playing a very controlling game for a burn deck. He had an answer for all of Tim's creatures. He just unfortunately didn't have one there at the end when it counted. So what does Kyle bring in? What does a burn player have in their sideboard for Affinity?
Deflecting Palm.
Okay.
Because the 10 damage of something on a cranial plating goes right to face. Shatterstorm is a possibility.
Yep.
They do have specific removal against artifacts. They do have the Ancient Grudge is another thing because they have the flashback capabilities.
How about Wear and Tear?
Oh yeah, he does have Wear and Tear. That's true.
Because nothing would hurt more, I think, if Tim lays down a Gear per Aether Grid, and then that gets
destroyed.
Yep.
If he, depending on how many copies of Eidolon he is running in the main, and how many he might have in the side.
Yeah.
He's also got Path. Okay, so Kyle was letting us know he's got Palm, Wear and Tear, Shattering Storm or Shatterstorm, and we've also got Path as the other one there.
Ooh, Destructive Revelry.
Destructive Revelry. Okay, so that's the 2 damage destroy artifact. Cool. Cal, do you run 4 Eidolons main? Because that's another thing that some burn players are doing. It hurts you sometimes, but like if you can get one down, stick it early, and being on the play, could help a little bit.
Sure.
Like because we've seen some hands from Tim where it's like I'm playing 2 cards this turn, or there's some hands where he's like I'm playing 4 cards this turn. All right,
coming at you, starting at 17.
No Eidolon's main. Okay. I hate that card. So that's some variations that some players are doing. No Eidolons does factor into it because that cuts down on the spells that both you get to play as a burn player, or what other people get to play. And it looks like now we get some discussion going. Is that what you cut for abbots? It's a possibility. But getting back into it, looks like Bolt's coming down on the signal pass.
And he fetches.
Looks like a Sacred Foundry.
Yep. Use that Scalding Tarn. To turn on the Nicodle. Okay.
3.
Yep.
Okay. 3 to face. Loses 3 on both sides there.
And I think I did see a
a
Lava Spike in hand.
Isn't Kyle at 14 then?
Right.
Okay, Lava Spike. Oh, Cranial already though. And Abbott. Is that what I see in there too? Lava Spike, Abbott,
There is
Carol
Abbott.
Keep, Boros Charm.
And a Wear and Tear he just pulled. Plays the Abbott. Looks like a Destructive Revelry. Looks like he may have been looking for a land there.
Okay.
He was hoping that Abbott was going to net him a land.
Yeah, because you really want to have that Destructive Revelry to help deal with it. Oh! Gross!
Oh, that's not good.
Alright, Etch Champion. Why don't we pull up for those
Yeah.
that aren't familiar with Etch Champion and why we're saying how gross that is. Etch Champion's just conceal the game by himself. He does have Metalcraft right now, so he has protection from all colors, because he's got 3. And so he just decides to just get rid of the Cranial, so he doesn't have to take a bazillion damage.
Real count, by the way.
Real count, by the way. A bazillion. No, but Inkmoth is live, guys. He's on the field here, so be careful. Thoughtcast. Hey, we need some more cards.
And now you have to think that Kyle is probably
Master
being
of
pretty
Ethereum.
cautious about that Inkmoth now.
Yeah. All right. So swinging in for 3 damage. Pro colors, so that's drops 11 all. Or is he at?
I think he's only 2.
Well, but Master gives him +1. Chooses to block. Master of Ethereum is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he'll Boros Charm, going for double strike. I'm guessing there to trade him off. Indestructible won't matter because you'll still only be swinging for 3, and Master stays alive. So this at least helps reduce the amount of damage he'll be taking this turn. But now that he's tapped out, he activates Blink Moth Nexus, swings in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 if he wants to. He keeps those set aside. Does he have another Master? No.
Potentially.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
Cranial.
Yep.
Sorry about your luck.
Sore.
Sorry, not sorry. Ew.
Okay.
Swing in with... Why not? Signal Pass. Swing with Signal Pass. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he could have done... He could have killed him. If he swung in with Signal Pass and his Thopter. Correct? Because he did 9 to him that time. Or because he was tapped out with Abbott and had no mana. Right? Or did I miss a play?
I think we may have missed a play. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. Check out my 2 cranial platings.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16.
What do you got?
Deflecting.
Oh!
Sack it in response.
Mm-hmm. Protect himself.
Protect himself from the damage.
Yeah, that would have done it.
Ew. Ew.
Wow.
Deflecting palm you. Sorry. Target creature's dead. No damage deflected back to me.
Wow.
That was really good play. Something I don't think a lot of Affinity players would have
Thought of
right away. And then so he just goes, cool, goes back to my turn, equip to my stuff, swing in.
Man.
So Deflecting Palm, really good card unless there is an Arcbound.
Yeah.
Then becomes a not so good card. But I mean, that Kyle did get held up on lands.
He did.
He had like 2 lands there, had the Abbot, like that. Revelry would have helped, but he was like, I need a land here.
Yeah,
No land.
it's definitely not what he's looking for.
But we've had this discussion before about Abbot. Right? About playing him on turn 2 or waiting.
Right. Yeah, the Abbot of Carol Keep is a great card. If you can play it on turn 3.
Yeah, I think you need at least 3 mana to play him, because especially in a deck like this, you need it at least on turn 3, because that way you get the chance to get a land, or you probably rip a burn spell off the top that you can cast, or a guide, or Swift Spirit. You don't have that many 2-drops in the deck.
There's enough lower cost cards that Abbott becomes a much better card on turn 3 than on turn 2. Because it's exactly how you said it. You just don't want to cast an Abbott on turn 2 because he's just a 2-1 that can't attack.
2-1. Unless you're playing that teamer list with the bobbles and the, all that.
Gut shot.
Drops and gut shots.
Gut shot. Go ahead.
Gut shot.
Run the gut shot out.
I was seeing some Merfolk lists that were running gut shots on the sideboard just because.
It's for Eldrazi, right? The Mimics.
It's the Merfolk deck is positioned decently against Eldrazi right now. At least from what they were saying over the weekend for day 1. I don't know. We only got to see one make top 32 of the Merfolk, and he got 8th place though.
He did.
Which might tell you something about how it's positioned. But interesting night tonight. We saw Affinity be the end boss.
Yeah.
Undefeated. 5-0. 20 players. Steps out number uno. So, pretty nice.
It's a good deck.
We did have a bunch of people tie for like 3rd, 4th place though.
Yeah.
We had 3rd, 4th. Because we basically had Tim go undefeated, and then we had 2 people with 12 points. Tim had 15. 2 people with 12, and then like 4 people with 9 points.
We
had 9.
Yeah.
We had 9. So we made our credit back, guys. We got $5. As you can see, this is the cat stream here. There will be cats on camera.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys enjoyed at least these 5 rounds. We're trying to improve it every single week. If there's suggestions that you guys might have, I think somebody was saying the dice as a suggestion for the players. He's ready to remind me about it. Maybe after he leaves, I'm just going to put him right into...
It's actually right there.
Oh, see, look, he's ready.
Yeah.
He's ready. So, he did pretty exciting matches, though. Like, we got a good variety from this week. 20 players, though. Like, the amount of players that we're getting in a week has continued to grow. And it's like, people are complaining so much about the modern format, but we are having more players attending our events than we did when Twin was alive.
And I feel like it's like a challenge. The Eldrazi Menace has come out, and everyone has said, you know what? I want to go play Modern. I want to go find out what is the big deal about this deck.
Yes.
What can I do to stop this?
And Affinity is a good choice right now.
It is.
Burn is another good choice. We saw Burn end up winning against Eldrazi, the colorless version.
Right.
I mean, that could have easily gone a different way there, because we saw Derek was trying to stabilize, but it was Burn made it to, top 4.
Yep.
So, definitely an exciting one. We'll have more coverage for you next week, guys. We're going to be doing some more recording of matches tomorrow.
Yep.
So
maybe 2 cameras.
Right.
I'm gonna swing that GoPro out and see what we can do.
What we can make work with that. Ooh. I've got an idea.
All right.
You'll see, guys.
Okay. Oh, secrets.
You'll see for next week.
But let's go ahead and get one secret out of the way. What do you play tomorrow?
I really wanted to play Fish, but it's not done.
Oh man.
The deck is done, but it's not done. That's another thing you guys will you'll see.
I don't want him to be on stream if he plays Merfolk tomorrow.
I'm not playing Fish tomorrow, so
okay.
I might play Infect.
Okay.
Because I haven't played it in a couple weeks.
Right.
So many Burn players though. No, but Ben's not playing Burn, so.
Right. Yeah, that'll be. We need to put that deck on stream, I think.
Yeah.
Like maybe we have to say he is round one.
Whoever he's playing.
Please, best of luck to whoever he's playing.
And best of luck to Ben. I hope he can pilot this.
Right.
Ben, I hope you've been goldfishing at home and practicing with the deck. But yeah, so we'll be seeing some, hopefully another variety. I don't know how many people are going out. I guess there's a Legacy GP coming up soon.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of testing going on right now.
A lot of people are getting ready for that, so I don't know. We might have a shorter amount of people or smaller amount of people coming out tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. But again, we do this every Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. For all those that are wondering, if you like the stream, please hit that follow button here on twitch.tv/TheRealNanMan. That lets you know when we go live for this, as well as other content and videos that we produce over here. Checking out our Twitters is a good way to find out what other projects we're working on, events that we're attending.
Correct.
Brett's got his blog that he does write-ups about Magic events and those sort of his Magic musings and things along that lines, which is at Farm of Zur and Nar.
Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna, 2 times in a row. 2 times in a row.
I gotta make it smooth and streamlined more than just kind of try not to butcher it as I read it.
You just say it real quick.
That's what it is.
Also, keep an eye out. What I want to do is try and when we go to DC to do the sealed event, I really want to get like an in-depth this is what our team is doing. This is why. These are our picks. I know we're only going to have a certain amount of time, and we may not even be able to do it because of the rules. I have to look up and see, can we even have the camera there? But maybe we can do something after we've 1-3 dropped with our bye.
Exactly.
And
that's our goal, is to go 1-3 at the GP.
And we can kind of talk about what we thought. I definitely am going to do some drafts leading up to the next couple weeks, just to kind of get into my mind, what picks we need to take.
Yeah.
So if you want to join at some point,
we'll probably do some draft videos and post those up. Also, youtube.com/NanMan is where all the VODs are for these weeks. So in case you miss a match or looking for a particular matchup that we've casted up before, you guys can find all that content over on youtube.com/NanMan. But that's going to do it for us here tonight, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. And we'll see you guys next week.
See you later.